welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and today I'm showing you how to get acrylic nails at home that are super fast, super easy, and super affordable. Trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. The other day I was scrolling through Instagram and I came across this video that looked way too good to be true. And normally when it looks too good to be true, it is. It looked like they were doing acrylic nails, and they were, but it was super easy and super fast, and I was like, I need to try this. So I did some digging. I found a kit on Amazon after doing a lot of research, and I found a kit that came with everything you needed to do these nails, and I ordered it. It came in the mail. I was going to test it on camera for you guys, but I couldn't wait. I had to try it out, so I tested it. The product is called Polygel. It's a blend of acrylic and hard gel. We're just calling it acrylic nails because that's basically what they are. I've had my fair share of acrylic nails in my past. My mom has had acrylic nails for as long as I can remember, and when I was 12 years old, all I wanted was acrylic nails. Like, picture an overweight 12-year-old with long French tip acrylic nails. Why? Not too sure, but it happened. Then I went on, got acrylic nails when I was like a teenager, and I've just been on and off getting acrylic nails, but really I stopped getting them because A, they're super expensive, it really adds up, and it takes so much time out of my life, so I stopped getting them done, but I always loved the look of them. Now I could do it super fast and super easy at home. It's so fun to just throw on like a TV show. Right now I'm obsessing over Desperate Housewives again, like maybe a glass of wine or two with some friends or just alone, and you can literally do it in an hour. So I don't want to talk your ear off anymore. I think we should just get right into the tutorial. This is the Polygel kit that I use. I did my whole right hand because I thought that it would just be easier and faster. I also wanted to see if there are any tips that I could discover along the way. Obviously, practice makes perfect. It was my first time doing it, so I learned some things along the way. I was actually doing these wrong, and then I figured it out on this one, and I made it so much easier. This is the kit that I'm using. I got it on Amazon. I think it was around $40, but I'm not sure. The exact kit will be linked down below. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that Polygel is from the brand Gelish. It says it's a Polygel kit, but this is not the brand Gelish, so we're just gonna call it Polygel. And basically, Polygel is a blend of acrylic and hard gel. So I'm just gonna call it acrylic nails. We're super easy, super fast, and if I can do them by myself, trust me, you can too. But when I saw this, I was like, there's no way that that's hard enough and sturdier enough, but trust me, they're like literal acrylic nails. Like, if they're not going anywhere, trust me. This is what you get in the kit. You have your base coat, your top coat, you have your different polygels. So you have clear, this is bright white, natural pink, which is the one we'll be using, dark pink, light pink, and misty rose. I don't know the difference between these colors. Honestly, in the tube they look very similar. I'm going with natural pink today. You get your little brush tool, which has a brush on one side and the spatula on the other side, and then you get your little nail things, which are super easy to use. This is everything from the kit that we'll be needing. You'll also need your UV light, which I have right here. First thing I do is I just go ahead and kind of file the top of my nails. I also did two on this. These were the first two I actually did. I'm going to be showing you what I actually do and letting you know the tips that I've learned. I just did this because this is normally what they do, and I want to make the nail bed pretty smooth. I'm going in with just regular rubbing alcohol to clean off the nail before I go in with the nail polish to get all the dust off. I'm going to apply my base coat. So this is really important. I actually did a nail without putting the base coat first because I just like completely forgot. I didn't even think about it, and the nail popped right off. So the base coat is really important, and I just do all of them at the same time. Try not to get it on your cuticle. And we're gonna bake this or cure it for 60 seconds. It gets a little bit hot, but it's nothing like for 1 second, and it's nothing you can't handle. Now I'm gonna go in and kind of see which nails fit my nails best. And basically what we're going to be doing with these is when you find one that fits your nail, so let's say, no, that's too big. I just go around and play with the sizes. For my thumb, I'm using number 5. For my pinky, I'm using number 11. And for my index finger, I'm using number 9. So basically, what you're going to be doing is filling this with gel, putting it on, baking it, popping it off, and then you get a nail. So like I said, I'm using the color Natural Pink. It gives you like this color right here, which I really like. I put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in the cap as my slip. This kit doesn't come with a slip. Honestly, I don't use it that much. Some people find a slip really helpful. Some people don't use a slip. You're going to squeeze out some of the poly gel from your tube. A good amount. Actually, let's start with our index. The mistake I was making was I was putting the number at the bottom. That's why the bottoms of these look kind of weird. But the number is going to be on the top. You're going to place this in the middle and you're going to kind of press and sweep. And you don't want it to be too thick around the base. And then I kind of drag it even a little bit out. It doesn't have to be perfect because you'll see. It kind of like, it still ends up looking perfect in the end. And the part that you're going to file off doesn't need to be perfect either because you're going to file it off. So I always make it a little bit longer than what I want my nail to be. Then you're just going to go in and press this around on your nail. Like that. Make sure it fits on both sides. That's looking good. There was no spillage coming out. And then something that's really important is you don't want the nail to be too thick underneath. So you're just going to go in and kind of like pat that down. This one doesn't look too bad, but some of my other nails are pretty thick. So there you go, it's on. And now I'm going to go into my little light and I'm going to bake it for 60 seconds. Normally I put all of them on my nails and then bake them all at the same time. I can't believe it, like they're just so sturdy. Obviously every time you do it the base will get better and I could file that away, but honestly to the naked eye, like no one even sees that. Once the 60 seconds is up, I do another 30 seconds kind of underneath so that it's really dry and stiff. Basically, all you need to do is kind of peel it off both sides and this thing literally pops right off. If you don't find that it's thick enough, whatever your preferences are, I'll take a little bit of the slip, take a little bit more of the gel, and I'll go in underneath to really build it up. I don't want to build it up from the top because the mold made it look really perfect. And sometimes you don't even need to do this depending on how much you put from the beginning. We're going to finish baking that. Some of them I had to add, some of them I didn't. If you wanted to make them like super long, I would recommend then making them a little bit thicker. Once the nail is done cooking, you're going to just cut the extra that you don't want off. And it literally just snaps off. You're gonna go in and just file. You can do round, you can do oval, you can do completely square, you can do long, you can do short. Then I'm going in with that same tool and just buffing the top. Take your alcohol to clean it off. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be using alcohol, but it really works and it doesn't damage the nail at all. And then you're going to go in with your top coat. This whole hand took me half an hour yesterday. So then you're going to go in with the top coat and there you go. You want to make sure that you don't get it on the cuticle, because that could look messy. And now you're going to bake this for 60 seconds. Got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored. Hold me tight within your clutch. How do you do it? You got me losing every breath. There's different colors and obviously you can paint over these as well. You can do a shellac over them. You can do whatever you want over them. I couldn't be happier and they're super sturdy. If you're worried about that, they're literally like acrylic nails. So yeah, that's how I do acrylic nails at home. There you go. See, it was super fast, super easy. What did you guys think? Are you going to be trying it? Everything that I use in this video will be linked down below as usual. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all and I'll see you back here on Friday.